Hi there everyone, GuardianE here with another Azur Lane video, this time covering the brand new Northern Parliament event that dropped today, Abyssal Refrain. Now as usual with our day one event videos, we will start things off with the event pulls on the banner itself, trying to sweep all of the lovely event ships that dropped today, and then afterwards we'll head on over into the skin shop and check out all of the amazing skins that dropped, giving them a nice once-over and review. Of course, I will have timestamps down in the description below if you'd like to skip to a particular part. And before we do get started, I will just briefly remind you that if you do enjoy the content that we put out, including Azur Lane videos, and you would like to support the channel, please consider subscribing, leaving a like down below, leaving a comment. Really does help us out. We really do appreciate it. And if not, thank you so much just for watching and checking us out. Alright, so here we are on the limited time raid up banner for Abyssal Refrain, obviously starting today until the 9th of March, so you have basically 2 weeks to pull for these ships through the duration of the event. We take a look at the build rates here on the banner. Of course, Kronshtadt is going to be at the 1.2% for an ultra rare ship. We got Volga at the standard 2% as an SR, as a gold ship. Kiev at the 0.5% because she is available to get for free by grinding the event. And then Arkhangelsk is going to be at the standard 2.5% raid up. Well, fingers crossed, let's go ahead and get right into it. Start with a 10 pull and keep on going. I will probably be spending 400 cubes today. I have plenty of cubes in excess. They're basically all free-to-play cubes, and that I've been collecting, of course, and hoping that they do us well in getting a couple of copies of the UR today. Would be nice. This is actually technically our... Oh, there we go! First multi. Hello, Kronshtadt. Yeah, she looks magnificent. I really like her design. I said this before. I think it's so grandiose, so majestic. I think she looks fantastic, and there she is. I'm Kronshtadt, Northern Parliament Cruiser. Firepower isn't my only merit. I have many more than that. I'm sure you'll discover them for yourself as we clash with our enemies, comrade. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. Starting off strong. How about that? I believe that's the first time I've gotten a UR on the first multi. I'm pretty sure. That is very exciting. I'm very pleased about that one. Super good. Very nice. Alright. Well, maybe we won't go for... No, I said we were going to go 400 cubes deep. I said we were going to go 400 cubes deep. I mean, if it gets excessive, I get like way too many copies, then maybe I'll dial it back. But that is an excellent start. Can we pull another one? Or another event ship? At this point, we pulled the UR first. It's funny how RNG happens that way. It's going to be a non-event elite. That is going to be Rodney. That is going to be Rodney. That's just fine. Exeter, another non-event elite. Hopefully, Arkhangelsk does not end up being an elusive elite today, because I think she looks fantastic. I really want her. I also really want to be able to show off her skin today, so we definitely want to get her as soon as possible. So as I was saying, this is technically the first new event of 2022. Be kind of crazy to think about it, right? Oh, hey, an Atago! Alright. I'm gonna read this as a good sign. It's a sign of good things to come. Atago brings good things. That's fine. She's a non-event gold ship, but that is okay by me. But yeah, first event, 2022. We're almost in March, so it's kind of crazy to think about. I mean, obviously, Tower of Transcendence with Ulrich was like super late in December, and we're gonna get Kiev as well. What is a rate up, right? 0.5%? Doesn't matter. What is 0.5%, right? It's just a number. It's just numbers. I'm Kiev, Project 48 class destroyer of the Northern Parliament. From now on, I'll be assisting you with all manner of things, Commander. Well, was that a good enough introduction? Aw, it was a sweet introduction, Kiev. Thank you so much for appearing and letting us get you early. Obviously, we would get you guaranteed during the course of the actual event, but absolutely thrilled that you're showing up here, because that means I can get some easy limit break fodder for you. That is great. Alright, well let's... So far it's been very strong. Very strong. I'm starting to rethink things because I was planning on going all the way up to the 400 cubes on day one. But what I may end up doing is save enough pulls so that I can do 3 per day for the final day, and basically do the get the guaranteed UR at 200 pulls on the final day of the event, or close to the final day of the event. I don't know if what I said just made sense, but hopefully it did. We're still going to do a lot of pulls today. We just might not go up to the full 400, but we'll just see. We'll just see. So that was a dead multi. That didn't give us anything worthwhile. Let's hope we can turn it around here and get ourselves some event ships, yeah? Oh! Oh god, come on, Warspite. Oh no. I feel like Warspite is always a bad sign, because when I get one Warspite, usually there's another one not that far behind. I feel like that's the sense. Oh, there we go! Arkhangelsk looks amazing! Definitely not being an elusive elite today, which I very, very much appreciate, because I really needed her. She looks so good, look at her! I am Battleship Arkhangelsk. Being plain spoken with me is exactly what I like. I see quite a bit of potential within you. Yeah, she is fantastic. I am so happy and thrilled with her design. And at this point, we are just missing Volga. So, fingers crossed Volga does not prove to be more difficult. I really like Volga's design as well. Very unique for a Northern Parliament ship. I like that they're branching out a little bit with the designs. It still feels Arctic, still feels on theme, but just a little bit different. Distinguished, distinctive. And Nelson. Getting a Nelson. So far we haven't gotten a single event ship dupe, which is kind of surprising. Wow, we're going around the block with the gold SRs, huh? We are getting all kinds of different non-raid up ships for the SRs. Another Nelson? You know, the elite pool is really, really congested. To get 2 Nelsons in a single multi, I feel like her Tsundere act is not really... you can see right through that. But that is fine. I do like me some Nelson. I appreciate her. Man, in year 1, she was a great early game carry. Alright. Next multi, next 10 pull. Can we secure the Volga? Can we get her? We've gotten another Arkhangelsk. I think that is a great sign. I am always happy to see her. But can we get another raid up event ship that's not Kiev at the 0.5%? Or another UR. I'll take another Kronshtadt. I will. And Takao. You know the weird thing? We haven't even gotten any dupes of SRs either. It's been like just a wide medley of different ships. Now obviously don't do what I'm doing here if you're a new player especially. The smart way to approach these events, especially since it's a new event without even the rerun, is to basically go 3 pulls a day to maximize the efficiency, to go ahead and also get the daily mission for the event currency and all that stuff. So that's the best way to approach the... What is happening? What is happening? I think it's like a party. Every gold ship has decided to show up. I don't know what this is. We haven't gotten a single dupe, but we're making our way around, and without Volga to be seen. Did she not get the invite to the party? Is that why she's decided to not show up? Do we need to check and confirm the spam folder? There we go! Volga, finally! Oh, she did get the invite. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. So, here is Volga. You don't look so good. Have you been eating properly lately? And how about your sleep? Maybe it has something to do with emotional stress? Or relationship problems? Oh, my name's Volga. Volga of the Northern Parliament. Oh my, did I really forget to introduce myself until now? Alright, so... I really love her expression too. It's great. I love the sleek elegance of her dress, the kind of explosion of ice above her. Just really cool. So that means at this point we have swept the banner, which is fantastic. That is exactly what we're looking for. And 80 pulls in to sweep the banner. That's a little worse than average, I think. Alright, well we've done swimmingly. I am super, super happy with the results. But we're going to keep going actually until I think 150. I think 150. And the reason why I'm doing this is because that will leave 50 pulls left. for the remainder of the event, which is perfect for doing 3 pulls per day, essentially. And those 3 pulls per day will, net me the currency and will get me to an extra copy of Kronshtadt, which I will probably just keep around. Another hood, jeez, okay. Which I will probably just keep around for another future skin that she will maybe, inevitably, hopefully, fingers crossed, get. I think Dishwasher, if given the opportunity, would create additional skins for her, and live 2D ones at that, I would hope. Speaking of which, the artist for Kronshtadt, Dishwasher did officially confirm on his Twitter that Kronstadt's favorite food is spinach puffs. I know that is piggybacking off of, hey, another Volga! Nice! Okay, there we go. So she was shy at first, but now she's starting to come around. Yeah, so Dishwasher, he was piggybacking off of, I think, an Emperor's New Groove reference or meme. But it still counts. It still counts. He said it. He said that her favorite food is spinach puffs, which I have no idea what they are. But if they're anything like spanakopita, then those are delicious. Those are delicious. So maybe as a catalyst to see if she'll appear, we have to lure her in with spinach puffs. AKA, hopefully a suitable replacement would be spanakopita. So at this point we've gotten dupes of Arkhangelsk as well as Volga, no dupes of the UR, but once again we're going to promise, we're going to go out and get some spanakopita and lure her in. Let's do it. Let's make it a reality. Yes, there we go. All we needed to do was promise that she was going to eat right. That's all we needed to do. You know, it's the simple things. It's the little things in life. So here we are, getting our first dupe of Kronshtadt, which I am super, super happy about. That is fantastic. Definitely going to be eating good tonight. Hashtag spinach puffs down below if you want some luck in getting Kronshtadt. Because that's how it works. It's guaranteed. Look at what happened. Okay. So there we go. So now we actually have a dupe of all of the ships on the banner, except for Kiev. Let's go into the next one. At this point, everything at this point is gravy. I'll just take extra copies for limit breaking and everything else. I am overflowing with bullins, but it doesn't matter. We're just celebrating this new first event of 2022. Trying to rid ourselves from the mindset of the craziness going on in real life. A lot of craziness happening. I have to say, I'm not going to dwell on things, of course. This certainly isn't the place for it. But another Hood! What is happening? What's happening with Hood here? Is this perhaps another example of the Royal Navy's revengeance? Just seeking validation, wanting to be a part of the new events, the new structure. I've said my piece already about this. I know a Royal Navy event is coming, and I know with the new rerun structure, it'll be coming sooner rather than later. And another war spite. Speaking of Royal Navy, and I think fans just have to kind of weather the storm of HMS. I'm a fan of the Royal Navy. I am. I do like the Royal Navy. So I am going to be super thrilled when they announce a new event for the Royal Navy. It just requires a little bit of patience here. Arkhangelsk, again, I am thrilled to see her. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And I have a feeling she's going to get some great skins in the future, too. Let us keep going here. So yes. Patience is a virtue. The strongest quality you can have, one of the absolute strongest assets you can have in any gacha is patience. I'll say that non-jokingly. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. Okay. So let's see. 2 Sussexes in a row. Alright. Oh, yes. Love to see her. Glad to have her. Excellent. I think I might actually buy... I was thinking about this. I'm probably going to buy the actual Lucky Pack. Yeah, there's so many good skins that I actually want that I think I'm going to go in for the Lucky Pack here. So, we'll see. Hood, I get it. Your event is coming, I'm telling you, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be glorious. Don't fret. Alright, so this is actually going to be the last 10 pull of this video, and then I'm going to do 3 pulls per day basically for the rest of the event. We'll do a wrap-up video to see how we do, then snag our guaranteed Kronshtadt at the very end as well. But yeah, this has been great. This has actually been a great result so far. Prince of Wales too. That's who we were missing from the Royal Navy. That's who we were missing. Love myself some Prince of Wales. I think she's fantastic. Love her design. And glad she decided to make an appearance today. All these cameos from all of these gold ships. Really, really something. Alright, finally rounding things out. The last 4 here. Who is it going to be? Who is going to grace us? Any event ships at all? Nope. Indy-chan, Nevada, and Norfolk. Okay, alright. Well, that is totally fine. I'm certainly pleased with those results, and again, that does give me a little bit of flexibility throughout the next 2 weeks to do some additional pulls and get that additional event currency, so I'm happy with that. At this point, I think I'm going to go ahead and buy that Lucky Pack to see if I can't get one of the skins that I was going to buy anyway. And I'll probably just show what I get from that next, and then go into the skin overview afterwards. So see you all in just a little bit. Alright, well I did go ahead and pick up the Lucky Pack. There was actually a pretty decent chance of getting a skin from that pack that I would have bought anyway. So fingers crossed. I'm not going to say who I'm looking for. You guys can probably guess who I'm looking for, or which skins I'm looking for, but let's go ahead and take a look and see who we got this go around. So there is the Lucky Pack. Contains a random character outfit. Collect. And we got Kiev. Well, the good thing is that it's a skin that I probably wasn't going to pick up of the batch that I now have. It's a nice skin. We'll take a closer look at it a little bit later in the video. But that was definitely a miss for me, because it definitely wasn't a skin that I was going to get out of the gate. But that's okay. It's okay. It's a new skin, it's very pretty, and we will take a closer look. Alright, well let's get into the skin overview, where we take a closer look at each one of these skins one at a time to just give my general impressions. A grandiose getaway for Arkhangelsk I am definitely picking up, so let's go ahead and just buy this right now. Your choice treasure now belongs to Master Thief Arkhangelsk. Think you can arrest me? Then stop gawking and come get me. It is really exceedingly hard to stop gawking. Now, Arkhangelsk has squeezed into this sultry, skin-tight catsuit, looking absolutely stunning. The sheen of the latex fabric spotlights her soft, decadent curves as it clings to every dip and contour of that exquisite world-class body. Her silky smooth skin nearly bursting out of the top, that poor zipper struggling to contain her ample bust. Cheerful, welcoming smile as she adjusts her adorable custom headset, complete with cat ears to really sell that whole cat burglar look. She's on this rope ladder hanging from a chopper, swinging down as part of a getaway or a heist. It's not 100% clear, but it still creates this sense of dramatic action as her twin tails twirl around her, this real novel sense of momentum and dynamic movement. The feathering and detail on the hair is really exceptional, especially in the spotlight coming in from the chopper itself. Harness and straps pulled tight to highlight her succulent, gorgeous backside, fully on display. She looks irresistible, and Arkhangelsk is ready to steal commanders' hearts everywhere with this racy skin. Definitely one of the best of the batch, and an instant buy for me. Soobrazitelny here appears to be in her lab, performing some potentially unsavory experiments. Seems to be a little lackadaisical there, with the lab coat just kind of slumped over her arms, splayed out behind her in the chair, flaxen twin tails, deep red eyes. She's just kind of relaxing, the black vest or the bodice look unzipped. She's barefoot with these stirrup leggings, and you get the sense that she just kind of lives in this lab. The Manjuu around her appear to be either lab assistants or test subjects. Or maybe a combination of the two, maybe both, I don't know. But it's nice theming, and you do get to enjoy the Manjuu's various antics throughout the entire skin. The monitor swamps the room in this warm, fluorescent glow. It's a fun theme overall, it's a fun skin, which seems to be consistent with her namesake, which does mean astute or smart. So her being a bit of a mad scientist lab rat certainly fits the bill. Avrora in Not Cut Out for this is another one that I am definitely going to be picking up, so let's snag this one right now. Mwahaha! Now these streets belong to me. Sorry, I bit my tongue. Getting into this role is quite difficult for me after all. Avrora in Not Cut Out for This is another one of my favorite of this batch. Definitely a different attitude coming from Avrora. She has this uncharacteristically cool, calm, and collected smile that's just oozing confidence as she peers at us over the top of her stunner shades. I love it. The fingerless gloves give her this professional aura. She knows she has us right where she wants us, and she's ready to strike. Neon light is pooling in from the open window behind her. It has this dark, deep, seedy setting with the night sky. Really dynamic angle here provides this overhead perspective with an exceptional view of her attractive, feminine bodyline. Off-the-shoulder jacket never fails to be a chic look. She's going without a shirt. It's a little bit racy, allowing us to enjoy her fulsome, impressive proportions. That lucky tie is tucked between the smooth valley of her snug cleavage. Midriff is tantalizingly exposed. The low rise of her pants reveal the delicate string straps of her panties, digging into the soft skin of her luscious hips. And as if that wasn't enough, she's left the top button of her pants undone to further distract and draw your attention. She's flashing a tablet, presumably with some incriminating evidence. Maybe she's trying to sell something on the black market, not entirely sure. Maybe she's just a hacker providing her clients some risque information. Whatever the circumstances, it looks like she is ready to make a deal, and I get the feeling that she drives a hard bargain. Tallin getting a new skin in As You Say, Ma'am. She is in the stylistically modified police officer's uniform. Small, stylish jacket with no top reveals the supple curve of her cleavage as the black bra presses against and supports her ample chest. Single strap runs down across from her shoulder to her hip, grazing the exposed flesh. Cute belt cinched, highlighting her slender waist. The black of the uniform contrasts really nicely with the soft alabaster of her smooth, silky skin. She has her feet propped up on the table, giving an eyeful of her beautiful legs. Stylish shades propped up on her peaked cap. Curls of her extravagant hair sprawled out behind her on the office chair. You get this slight skin indentation on her thighs as they press against the edge of the desk. The strap squeezing the thigh as well. Looks like she's taking calls, maybe she's on phone duty, but it also looks like she may have gotten disconnected, so maybe she's not the most dutiful officer. But this look suits her exceedingly well, and she makes this outfit shine. Volga's skin is one that is really precious and on theme. She's donned this traditional Sherlock Holmes detective outfit with a distinguished deerstalker hat and traditional Iverness cape. Really out of place given the futuristic setting, but I do love how she's kind of leaning into this role. It's very cute, it's completely outlandish, which honestly I think really fits her since she doesn't really fit the aesthetic mold completely with her default outfit either. Her rich brown hair and warm eyes, in contrast to the rest of this frozen glacial theming, and here with this old school look, is definitely out of place in this more futuristic cyber city setting as well. I adore how she's in the middle of eating this convenience store bread bun. She has some crumbs on her cheek. It's very, very cute. Maybe she was in the middle of a grocery run and caught wind of this perpetrator that she's now tailing, which, by the way, looks suspiciously like a stack of Manjuu in a trench coat. Just saying. The detective outfit itself does little to hide Volga's luscious proportions. It strains against her impressive chest, cinches tight around the narrow waist, and the skirt flares out with some beautiful feminine layering and lining. This is definitely a really fun skin. And here we have Kirov getting a live 2D skin, her very first live 2D skin ever. It features hard edges, the art itself has these sharp and sleek lines, much like the bike itself. Crackling energy, the drift into frame, the bridge backdrop, all of that obviously a nod to the famous Akira scene. It is unabashedly stylish, ambitious animations as the bike hums and rumbles underneath her, hair swept up in the draft behind her, long legs peeking out from her skirt. It's a fairly no-nonsense, super serious skin. Now, while I would have personally preferred something a bit more provocative, this does certainly scratch an itch for a well-realized and unique police skin with a convincing and more mundane uniform. Not terribly extravagant in that regard, but I can certainly appreciate the effort put into the rest of it. Kiev in Backstreet Silver Sonata. Now this one's cute. I would say a little sparse on the theme, aside from the fact that it seems to be taking place in this dark alleyway with this looming neon cityscape behind her. Which of course begs the question, what exactly is she up to? Regardless, she has this delicate, decidedly gothic look. Red eyes, the stark white hair matches up with the black dress well, has this oversized coat with sleeves just flapping behind her, long sleeve gloves, the ornately designed top, all comes together in this cohesive package. There's this hat kind of floating in the air, so I can't tell if this is supposed to be her like casting off a disguise, she's doing some undercover work, or maybe she's trying to lose a tail as a criminal. It's a little unclear to me based upon the context clues available, but it might be more obvious with her voice lines, of course. Regardless, I think this is a pretty nicely composed skin from a design standpoint, if a little basic. And then finally, last but certainly not least, let's go ahead and pick up Kronshtadt and begin the rush. Definitely excited to see this one. Listen up, assholes. We have you surrounded. I'm Kronshtadt, squad leader of the Northern Parliament Special Forces. You have only one option. Come out with your hands in the air and surrender. So first let's take just a second to admire the dynamic mode of her regular outfit here. So we can see it in action. Again, I love the fact that the URs do come with a dynamic mode, so people that don't buy skins can still enjoy the live 2D elements of the URs. It really does help them stand out and be special. And I really like, I mean, this is great. It's subtle movement, of course, but I like how the coat flares out behind her. It kind of pulses with the wind. You have the snow kind of drifting down. It's just a really nice effect for the Arctic. And all the movement and the momentum with the scarf, the boa, the threads kind of trailing down. I think it's nice. I think it's really great. And you do have like a small pulsing of the actual rigging in the back as well. So I think this is just very, very well realized. You even have some of the feathering effect in the back. So here is Begin the Rush. Let's take a look at the different animations. Log in. Perimeter has been secured. Comrade, should I brief you on the situation? Driving up in full force. All out in full armor. Stomping the shields down. Protected by her Meowficers. What's wrong with using indiscreet methods as a means to an end? Oh, like the little zoom in on her. How much simpler this job is than information warfare. She likes the direct approach. Oh, she's like screaming at us through the megaphone. I really like that they did incorporate that. It would have been a waste to not incorporate that into her animation, so that's really good. Main screen 2. Smart move to set up a barricade, that way Kirov's squad can catch any suspects to try to flee the scene. I love that. The sirens going off, the lights going off, the speed lines. That's really great. Love how dynamic it is. Main screen 3. Copy that. Arkhangelsk is on the move. Won't be long before this is over. Has subtle bob and weave and animations to her curves. Really, really great. Very eye-catching. Looks like they are on the prowl for Arkhangelsk. That makes sense. Main screen 4. How am I supposed to attack my comrade now? Screw it, brute force it is. It burst into smoke. Okay. Main screen 5. No trace. Cannons booming. So she has like a little. She just kind of gestures off to the side there, points the megaphone at us. Not too bad. Not too bad. Normal touch. You turn the megaphone on with this button. Want to try, comrade? Okay. Inviting us to take part in the riot control, I guess. Special touch. Time to test how sturdy these handcuffs are by trying them on you. Oh, she does a little twirl. Okay, and then the shields are also pounding. She gives a little satisfied smirk to us. Okay, okay. We'll do a head pat. Oh, she looks a little embarrassed. Looking off to the side. Returning my efforts of intimacy. Straightforward methodology. Oh, she looks really cute with that blush. And then you have the little hearts coming up. Seems like she is a sucker for the head pat. Wouldn't have known it by looking at her, but she is a sucker for the head pat. Mission reminder. Oh, she does a little salute. Okay. Very nice. Zooms in a bit. Nice little wink. Okay. Mission complete. Okay, a little wave. Cute flush in her cheeks. Okay. Alright. Mail reminder. And there is that letter. I'm probably going to be seeing this animation a lot because I have tons of mail. So, that's fine. Ensure there are no traces left of it. Keeping it confidential. She says she's going to keep it confidential, but then she just kind of tosses it in the air. So I don't know. I don't know about that one. Return to port. Oh, okay. Call out, don't be ridiculous, you didn't startle me. Okay. Slick animations. Oh, I love the zoom in on her legs as she's pulling out. Very nice. She's sweating a little bit. Alright, nice. Nice. Commission complete. So the commission team has returned exactly when the report said they would. I love the expression, the little wink, the kind of dazzle effect around her face. There's actually a lot of subtlety in the animations of her face. The fact is that the camera is zoomed out a bit to really grab the entire scene with the Meowfissers at all. So I feel like a little bit of it gets lost just because you're so zoomed out. But thankfully you can of course like zoom in a lot further just to capture and see more of her in the animations on your main screen. Alright, so naturally just as a test, I am going to drag my finger down and up just to see if there's any like subtle hidden animations here at all with how she reacts or how the costume changes. I like to do this ever since the Enterprise Race Queen scam. It doesn't seem like anything. She does obviously follow the finger as you move it across, so that's always nice. And then her pose also just kind of shifts slightly as she eyes your touch. Kronshtadt just has a very striking ensemble here for our Northern Parliament UR, commanding some troops in full riot gear regalia, in some form of Meowfissers and Manjuu, apparently, as those forces. Really dramatic composition. The night setting itself has these desaturated colors, but it's also alight with this striking police siren red and blue. She herself is an absolute spectacle. Unique twin ridge hairstyle creates an interesting character silhouette, coupled with her long twin tails whipping around her. Her hair frames her beautiful feminine facial features with this steely gaze and icy blue eyes. She fills out this white top black skirt combination magnificently. Her blouse, boldly open-faced, transparent to provide a tasty view of her provocative lacy bra, and generous swell of her luscious bust line. Love those tantalizing straps mixed in with the intricate embroidered lace of the lingerie. Black leather miniskirt sits high on her slender waist, accentuating her flawless hourglass figure. Low angle shot blesses us all with an opportunity to appreciate every inch of her long, sultry legs, wrapped in that dark, silky fabric of her tights. Gun holster is gripping her thigh tightly. She's rocking that headset and megaphone because apparently she's got something to say, and I am all ears. She can order me around any day. Love the flavor of this skin. Kronshtadt looks soft, supple, while imposing, all at the same time. I think they really do capture her majestic and high-class qualities here. Certainly not the most elaborate live 2D animations we've ever seen, but there is a lot of subtlety and nuance to appreciate here. Alright, well that is going to wrap up, I think, the Day 1 video for the Abyssal Refrain event, our Day 1 polls, as well as the event skin overview. Let us know in the comments below how you did on your Day 1. Best of luck to you all out there. Hope you get everything that you need in your first multi. Hope it goes exceedingly well for you. Wish you the best of luck. Also, let me know what skins you're planning on picking up throughout the course of the event, which ones caught your eye, which ones are your favorite. I'd be curious to know down below. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Azur Lane content. We thank you all so much for watching and for taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really do appreciate it. Certainly hoping you're all staying safe, healthy, secure, and united out there, and wishing the very best for you, your family, and your friends. And until next time, let's protect those waters. この手錠がどこまで頑丈かテストさせてもらおう